Do problems 1 through 3, which are the word problems, I suggest everyone do them like problem 3. You need to set them up as though you are solving these problems in this order. For example, number 3, it says for a party, Tony and Chris were responsible for making a cheese dip. Tony bought 4 pounds of meat and 6 blocks of cheese for a total of $42. Chris bought 2 pounds of meat and 2 blocks of cheese for a total of $16. How much is it for 1 pound of meat and 1 block of cheese? Well, the first thing is, what would the key be? That needs to be your first question. The last sentence tells you what you're looking for. You're saying how much is it for 1 pound of meat and 1 block of cheese. So that tells you what your key would be. And I would say M equals a pound of meat. Price. And then C would equal a block of cheese price. Now that is your first step, and it also gets you points. Even if you feel like you can't set up the problem, that is going to get you points for each of these. Like on the first one right here, how much of each item did he buy? The key tells you you're looking for curtains and blinds. On the second one here, 3 bags of chips, 5 pizzas. This tells you the key is your first step regardless of your problem. So I'm going to do number 3 and leave y'all to do number 1 and 2 just to make sure we're on the right track. However, you need to make sure you're creating your key. A lot of you are creating the right equations but not keys. What are the totals of the 2 equations? So you go back and you look. The equation, the sentence actually says a total of $42. One of them equals $42. And a total of $16. Okay, one of them equals $16. That's all it's telling you. But what that tells you is that one of your equations equals 42 and one equals 16. So that gives you another set of points from your problem that you wouldn't have got if you just left this blank because you think you can't come up with the actual final answer. So who here looking, Tony is the equation that ended in 42. And Chris ended in 16, so we're going to put those there. But when we're creating an equation, we cannot use words. So what did Tony do to get those 42? He bought 4 pounds of meat. Well, I can't write 4 pounds of meat, but I can say 4M equals a pound of meat, so I can say 4M. Then it said that he bought 6 blocks of cheese. Well, I can't write 6 blocks of cheese, but I can say 6C because C stands for a block of cheese. Now we see Chris's equation. Chris bought 2 pounds of meat. Well, I can't write that out, but I can say 2M because M equals a pound of meat. And then it said that he also bought 2 blocks of cheese. Well, that's 2C because I can't write block of cheese, but they do have the equation there. And the last thing said, if meat costs $3 per pound, how much does cheese cost? And this is up to you. You could pick either one. I'm going to pick the second equation. It's a little easier for me. So I say 2M plus 2C equals 16. They just told me what M equals, $3. So you are simply going to go to M and substitute it for $3. Now then you're going to do the math. 2 times 3 is 6. Plus 2C equals 16. Well, I need to get C by itself. That's simple. We'll subtract here. 2C equals 10. Well, we need C by itself. Right now, C times 2. You undo multiplication with division. That means C, or a block of cheese, is $5 because 10 divided by 2 is 5. So cheese is $5. You use the same concept for these. It says a 1 on 2. They're not asking you for a total. They're only asking you for the equation. You use the same steps that you did here. Find the key, find the totals, make the equations. You're going to do that for problems 1 and 2.